Hi, everyone. As you just heard, my name is Kate Fialke, and I'm an account director here at Commission Junction. Over the past 7 years, I have been working closely with advertisers to help them manage and grow their affiliate programs. So first, I have some great news for everyone in the room, and those of you who are making their way in, have a seat. This is the first session on the first day of CJU. So you haven't missed anything yet. But you do have a very busy week ahead of you. And it's my goal to help you get off on the right foot so that you can have a highly productive week. One of the benefits of attending CJU is gaining a deeper understanding of the importance and the value of the network and the effect that it can have on your affiliate program. During this session and throughout the week, you're going to learn how you can leverage our insights and our innovations so that you can harness the power of our network. Before we get into those insights and innovations, let's talk a little bit about what you're currently doing to manage your affiliate program. On a weekly or daily basis, you're likely reviewing your publisher applications and bringing new publishers into your program. You're also responding to publisher inquiries and making sure that your publishers have everything that they need to be successful. You're also optimizing with your publishers, ensuring that you have the best placements, and possibly talking to them on the phone and building relationships. If you're not hitting your goals, you may be increasing commission rates, running publisher contests, or even negotiating paid media. And all of those things can certainly help your program, but they may not be sustainable. You need to stop throwing stuff at your affiliate program and zero in on the activities that are going to help it grow long term. This problem actually reminds me of a story that I recently read to my 3-year-old son, Henry. The book is called Stuck. It's about this little boy, Floyd, who goes out to fly his kite for it to only get stuck in a tree. Devastated, Floyd removes his favorite shoe and he throws it at the tree, and it gets stuck too. Even more devastated, he removes his other shoe, throws it at his favorite shoe, and it gets stuck too. Over the course of the book, Floyd throws all sorts of unusual objects at the tree in an effort to dislodge the previous item that got stuck. There are even moments when you think, he's got it. He has a ladder, he's going to climb up and get everything out. But no, that ends up in the tree. And then he has a saw, and you think, oh, he's going to line it up, and he's going to cut down the tree. But no, yet again, ends up in the tree. Everything from the neighbor's cat to an orangutan to a tugboat and the milkman end up in this tree. And the amazing thing is that he has all the tools that he needs, yet he doesn't use them properly. Eventually, his kite just floats out of the tree and onto the ground, just like that. In fact, Floyd had completely forgotten about his kite throughout the entire ordeal. He ran over to it, picked it up, and played with it. What a waste of time! A huge waste of time. But many of us fall into this rut. So listen up, all of you. You need to avoid being Floyd. You can grow your affiliate program in effective and efficient ways, leveraging CJ tools that are readily available. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. By show of hands, who here in the audience has a growth goal of either revenue or new customers? And then who has a goal of expanding their presence or diversifying their publisher base? Very good. And then what about an ROI or return on ad spend goal? All right. So keeping these goals in mind, we're going to touch on how consumers actually shop. To be successful marketers, It's important for us to understand how consumers actually shop today. Based on a study by McKinsey, consumers don't shop in a funnel-like fashion as we previously thought. They're not whittling down their choices from the awareness to the purchase to the loyalty phase. It's actually more of a loop. And when the consumer makes a purchase, that is the experience that they're sharing with their friends and their family. They're interacting with customer service and potentially impacting the evaluation stage for future customers. It's at that point that a consumer can actually become loyal. But it's not during the purchase phase, it's after they make that purchase. And as it turns out, most consumers are not active loyalists, as one might assume from that traditional funnel. As it turns out, funnels are not an accurate filter for how consumers actually shop. Funnels do have a purpose, I'd say. Funnels are for frat parties. Because consumers have so many options when they're in the evaluation stage, this actually reminds me of a recent experience that I had when buying a refrigerator. My husband and I had to buy a new one. Our current one was old and much too small. Our dream refrigerator was a stainless steel, bottom freezer, French door refrigerator. My in-laws had actually just purchased one, and so we figured we would just buy the same one. They really liked theirs, and so we figured we would also like it. But when we started thinking about it, we figured we should probably do our own research. And besides, we didn't want to just depend on my in-laws' opinion. I mean, would you trust someone that just learned how to use their DVR? So my husband and I ventured out to explore our options. And in that, we learned that, to our surprise, we didn't just expand our consideration set to just one or two brands. We expanded it by 4 brands. We explored our options via loyalty sites, coupon and deal sites, content sites, blogs. We had in-store experiences, and we also read reviews on consumer electronics and home and garden sites. And of course, there was more word of mouth. Pretty soon, we were discussing features, ice dispensers, and dimensions. And after much consideration, we found our perfect refrigerator. Today, you can ask me what I like and what I don't like about my refrigerator. Now that I'm in that post-conversion phase, where I've lived with and experienced the product, I'm in the loyalty loop. Ask me anytime what I like about my refrigerator, I'll give it to you straight. Because the consumer shopping journey is so fragmented, it is critical to be where the customer is. You need to meet them on their preferred turf. We have a couple things we need to keep in mind throughout our session today. The first, avoid being Floyd. Focus on your goals. And the second is funnels are for frat parties. Keep in mind how consumers actually shop. So, how do we achieve our goals? Well, you need not only focus on them, but you need to stretch, twist, and challenge your program. It's very similar to the theory that to achieve physical fitness, you need to mix up your workouts to achieve results. If you do the same exercises, you won't get the body that you want. Your affiliate program needs to be worked out in a similar way. Truth be told, I haven't worked out consistently in a few years. But a few years ago, I did decide that I wanted to run a 5K. Previous to that, I was more of the run only if chased type of person. But I decided I wanted to run a 5K. So I found a great workout online called Couch to 5K. Maybe some of you have heard of it. It was a great workout. I followed it to a T. And I also added some additional elements. that I thought would help me achieve my weight loss and fitness goals. So to that end, I incorporated cardio, strength training, and a healthy diet. I knew that combined, these activities would help me lose weight, gain muscle, and have a healthy heart and mind. But what I didn't realize is that I couldn't just run every day, hit the ab machine a couple times a week, and drink kale smoothies to achieve results. I once had an advertiser tell me, I'm doing all the right things. I'm bringing new publishers into my program. I'm reaching out to my publishers and talking to them about the performance and helping them optimize. My offers change pretty frequently, and I upload new links and I push out a new newsletter. I even have calls with my publishers from time to time. And my program is growing, but not as much as my boss would like. Continually conducting these activities is akin to running the same distance or for the same amount of time every day. If you need your program to grow, you need to change your routine and increase your level of activity. So let's talk for a moment about the most recent major shift in online commerce: mobile shopping. A recent eMarketer report showed that mobile shoppers are growing dramatically. In fact, it is expected that mobile shoppers will grow by 20% in 2014, and that by 2016, 74% of online shoppers will be making purchases on their mobile devices. Essentially, if you don't have a mobile affiliate program today, you could be missing out on revenue or lining your competitors' pockets. Remember, mobile plays an important role in the evaluation stage. Remember, funnels are for frat parties. In the past year, several advertisers have added a mobile tracking pixel to their affiliate program. To this end, they have seen that they are able to take advantage of this growing space and active audience. This particular advertiser added a mobile tracking pixel to their program about a year ago. What they found was that the mobile actions since launch have grown 80% year over year. 80%. That blows away the other stats that I shared with you earlier. And even more exciting, is the fact that this advertiser is growing their mobile sales. And the mobile sales are becoming a more and more significant piece of their overall affiliate program. Another really exciting thing is that this advertiser recognizes that these are incremental sales. And even better, the mobile AOV for this particular program is 11% higher than the rest of their affiliate program. Imagine that. Could any of us have predicted when the first generation iPhone was released 6 years ago that someone would be willing to spend more money on their mobile device on a purchase than they would on their laptop or desktop? I certainly couldn't have. So you're probably wondering, well, how did they do it? How did they achieve such great success? Well, they took advantage of our mobile solution called Mobilized. First, they became mobile certified. They worked with the CJU team to ensure that they were tracking mobile sales. And now publishers can easily find them by filtering out mobile certified advertisers in our network. They can also find mobile optimized links in our network. Our emerging markets team is working extremely hard and diligently to bring in new mobile publishers to our network that are helping this program grow. And our enhanced reporting for mobile allows this advertiser to optimize within the mobile segment. And they also have the opportunity to pay publishers differently for tablet sales versus smartphone sales if they so choose. Another new opportunity within our mobile toolkit is app engagement tracking. You've probably heard of other providers that allow you to track mobile downloads, but our solution is more advanced. App engagement tracking allows you to select a specific engagement moment that is critical to the success of your business's application. For example, a credit card company may want to encourage their users to use their bill pay on their mobile app. Or maybe a dating site wants to generate more messaging activity among its members on the mobile app. App engagement tracking will allow you to credit publishers at a pivotal or important moment in the usage of your app so that you can hit your app usage goals. If you're interested in learning more about mobile and how important it is to your affiliate program, please be sure to attend Kevin Dalius' session tomorrow at 3 p.m. It's called the Mobile Empowered Consumer. Almost spilled my water. Hold on. Okay, so now that you've learned a little bit about how mobile can add some miles and some hills to your affiliate program, it's time to add some strength training. And I'm not talking about just going to that same machine that you always go to, or picking up those same 5-pound weights and doing some curls. When you need to change up your weightlifting exercises so you can grow your muscles and get more out of your cardio workouts and your rest days. Site to Store is like a Nautilus machine for your affiliate program, giving you the opportunity to test and optimize to achieve results. In the past, it was a common concern among publishers that users were window shopping, visiting their site and then leaving to go to a brick and mortar store only to purchase the items that they viewed online. With our Site to Store solution, you can provide special offers that will drive consumers to your store, and the publishers can be tracked on that sale. We've had some great successes with advertisers who have launched Site to Store programs, and I'm going to share a little bit of those great results with you today. So the first is this toy store case study. One of our toy store advertisers recently ran a Site to Store campaign with 4 publishers. The publishers were able to promote an in-store and an online coupon. The results exceeded the client's expectations. In just the few days that the promotion ran, these publishers drove 50% of the total program revenue. Not only that, the AOV for the program was double for the Site to Store program. This is a program that typically sees a $20 average order value. With a Site to Store coupon in hand, it's pretty amazing how much more people are willing to spend. The next is an apparel retailer. They also ran a Site to Store program with 2 publishers. These 2 publishers were able to promote an in-store only coupon. They had similar results. 50% of the total program revenue was driven by these 2 publishers. And even better, this is an advertiser that tracks new customers, and they were thrilled to learn that 17% of the sales were new to file customers. So how did they achieve success? They know their customers. They know that they love to shop on the weekend and that they love coupons. Both of these advertisers planned their offers wisely around weekends. The promotion started on Friday and ran through the weekend when they knew that their target audience was more likely to shop with them. Knowing your customers and what makes them tick will be critical to ensuring success for your Site to Store program. Imagine for a moment what your program might look like if you were to incorporate Site to Store. You could experience substantial revenue growth and lots of new customers, just like our advertisers did. Well, you need to feed your program a healthy diet of new publishers. You can do this through expanding your presence and diversifying your publisher base. It's highly recommended among health professionals to eat a balanced diet of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, aligned with your activity level. This means that you can eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, grains, plant and animal-based proteins and fats that can help you get the energy and muscle-building nutrients that you need to get in shape. Diversifying your publishers and expanding your presence in the affiliate channel can do the same thing. According to our insights, content publishers have grown significantly in the past year. Look at that growth. We haven't seen growth like this in a single publisher category ever before in a short amount of time. Further supporting these insights, this recent study reflects the growing focus on content marketing. The blue bars there. You can see that even though the shift in some of the others is minimal, that content marketing has nearly doubled in the past year. It's also a top priority among top companies worldwide, with 39% of companies shifting toward content marketing. So all of this is great news. Great news. But making content sites work is a big challenge in affiliate. Think about it. Think about my refrigerator purchase story. I visited tons of sites to make my purchase when I was in that evaluation stage. When a customer decides to make their purchase, it could happen anywhere. It could happen on a loyalty site. It could happen on a blog. But again, you need to be where the customer is. Lucky for you, we have leveraged these insights to create innovation. Based on our understanding of content site publishers, advertisers, and the now known fact that funnels are for frat parties, we have developed a solution that will help you reach your need to expand your publisher base and your presence in content. The Content Certified program is our new suite of tools that will help content publishers and advertisers affiliate more easily. By simplifying the application process and improving publisher tools, we've addressed key challenges that will help bloggers monetize their websites within the affiliate model. In traditional display advertising, users may be influenced by the ads that they see on a content site. But with Content Certified, the ads become the content, so consumers can interact while they're in the evaluation process. So let's get into those tools. The first tool is called the Deep Link Generator. This allows publishers to create deep links within the browser while not losing any of the customization available in the account manager. As advertisers, you will benefit from the fact that the publishers can work faster and more accurately. The second tool is the product widget. Publishers can now find and create custom ad units and collages to place on their sites. And these can be an array of products across multiple brands, so that they can create an outfit or a group of products that work well together. Advertisers will enjoy seeing their products displayed in an innovative, visually appealing, contextual manner. The third is Content Certified, and this is going to make your lives as affiliate managers so much easier. CJ will be providing high-end content publishers the opportunity to be pre-approved by advertisers like you that complement their area of focus with a competitive commission rate. And advertisers, you will have access to the publishers within your desired content focus so that you can develop deeper and stronger relationships with them if you choose. In addition to the Content Certified program, I have another solution that will help nourish your program for years to come. It's called CJ Feeds. Providing your customers with detailed product information can be key to driving them to purchase. When I was buying my refrigerator, one of the challenges that we had was the space. We actually had to tuck our countertops into the walls and raise a cabinet to fit a new refrigerator. We were only able to make those adjustments because we knew the dimensions of our new refrigerator. And those dimensions were provided by a product feed. CJ Feeds is a dynamic and flexible service that will help you improve the way publishers promote your products. By leveraging your data, CJ Feeds will upload and create your product catalog in a way that works best for your current and future publishers. Here's how it works. By leveraging your data, this is your raw data feed, or scanning your site, or even accessing your API, we will standardize and optimize your data. We'll create additional useful fields and streamline your product taxonomy. Once all that data is sent to the CJ servers, it will be made available to your joint publishers to automatically or manually pull onto their sites to promote your products. How does it perform? Well, in addition to the explosive revenue growth that you could experience and the increased conversion rates, many advertisers recognize a whole new revenue stream. From publishers who had never promoted the program before, as well as publishers who weren't able to effectively promote your products. For example, this particular advertiser, before engaging with CJ Feeds, had just 20 publishers that were regularly leveraging their feed, and they were driving just 1% of the total sales. Upon launching the CJ Feed service, they had 70 publishers that were leveraging their feed, 70 publishers. And those publishers were driving 90% of the total feeds-driven revenue after they engaged with CJ Feeds. Even more substantial is the fact that they went from that 1% of total sales to 8% driven by the product feed. That's 8 times what they were doing before. Furthermore, due to the improved feed and the added exposure and the distribution, this advertiser recognized significant revenue growth and an increased conversion rate of 10 percentage points. They went from 5% to 15% conversion rate. So what did CJ Feeds do? Well, they used the client's data file, and they applied a number of optimizations. They did better categorization, enhanced keywords, and added some key product elements that they knew were relevant to the category. We also ensured that their file was updated regularly. This instilled confidence and a sense of accuracy that the publishers enjoyed. You've heard it all before. The higher quality food that you put into your body, the better you will feel and perform. Imagine the new life that Content Certified and CJ Feeds can add to your affiliate program. Your program can be stronger now, propelling future growth. What else could you possibly ask for? Well, managing return on investment can be pretty challenging for any marketing program. And it's especially challenging if affiliate is your channel and you can't figure out how could this not be profitable. You're only paying for the desired action, no more, no less. But it's actually pretty tricky. You need to strike a balance. You need to increase the profitable sales while managing those sales that aren't as profitable. It's just like when your goal is to get really fit and healthy, and you have to eat more vegetables than ice cream sundaes. The weird part is, and we can all agree, it's much easier to peel a carrot than it is to go to the freezer, scoop out all the ice cream, and then dispense an entire can of whipped cream on top. And oh, of course, you've got to do the chocolate sauce. But for some reason, like Floyd, we all feel compelled to throw every single thing that we can think of at our affiliate programs when, at the end of the day, it would be much easier and probably much more efficient to zone in on 2 to 3 elements that will really help your program. The following is an example of a program that is in the process of improving the return on ad spend. In 2011, this particular advertiser had a return on ad spend of $24. The next year, it dipped 10% to $20. Why did this happen? Well, the advertiser realized that there was a change in 2012 where the sales volume declined while the cost stayed the same, and it was due to a change in product mix and promotions. He was able to fix it, did a pretty good job of it. So how did he do it? Well, first, he aligned his commissions with the margins. He took a look at his item lists. They'd been updated daily, but he needed to partner with his internal teams to identify which products could have an increase on their commission rates that he offered, and which ones, due to their margin challenges, should be decreased. He also optimized the landing pages to upsell higher margin or higher AOV products. And this really allowed him to continue to promote the on-sale products and drive people to the site using those lower margin or on-sale products. But when they got there, they were going to be upsold other products. He also avoided just sending people to sites or to parts of the site where the products were just on sale or low margin. He also improved the publisher incentives by leveraging vanity codes and coupons. He was actually able to alter the product mix that the publishers were selling by offering them the opportunity to promote these offers. And last but not least, he had an open dialogue with his publishers, and he shared as much information and data as he possibly could to get his partners on the same page and driving toward his goals. So here's another example. This is an affiliate manager who is currently challenged with driving growth while also maintaining his return on ad spend. You can actually see that the cost of the program increased substantially from 2010 to 2012. Actually increased by 50%. Luckily, his revenue followed suit, and he was able to maintain that return on ad spend. So how did he do it? Well, he focused on high-margin product content. He looked at the publishers that were driving low ROI but high revenue and spoke to them about other areas of the site that his products could be promoted to encourage the sale of higher margin products and offset the sale of low margin products. He also dug in and optimized the mid-tier publishers. He worked with them to identify which of them were promoting the best types of products, the highest margin products, and work with them to drive more. He also rewarded publishers that were making him look good. So those publishers that were driving the best customers and the best kinds of sales, he rewarded them with a higher commission rate. And like the other affiliate manager, he had an open dialogue with his publishers, and he communicated the shift that he needed to make to manage his program and how he was going to manage his program moving forward. So when you're working to improve your affiliate program and hit your affiliate program goals, you need to remember that every advertiser and every affiliate program is different. You can't expect instant results. You have to work at it, just like any fitness program. Before embarking on these opportunities, make sure that they align with your business and that they will resonate with your customers. And by all means, track, measure, and analyze your data to ensure that you're optimizing based on fact and not your intuition. While you're here at CJU, think about how you can leverage our insights and our innovations to shake up your routine and change the body of your program. Here are a few quick takeaways from our session today. If you want to grow your program, mobile and site-to-store are surefire ways to spark revenue growth and drive new customers. If your goal is to expand your presence and diversify the publisher base, Content Certified and CJ Feeds will satiate your hunger for healthy growth. And if your goal is a return on investment or a return on ad spend, remember that you can't take in more calories than you burn. Sometimes a little budget optimization helps. And if all of that is much too hard to remember, I absolutely understand. It's been crazy already and everyone's getting settled. I can make it really, really easy for all of you. 2 things that you can remember while you're walking around here and when you return to work next week. So the first one, I'm hoping you can actually all say it with me. It should be really easy. I'll put it up even up here if you can just say it with me, because I want it to really stick with you. So the first is avoid being Floyd. Come on, you're not talking enough. And the next, okay, you guys are ready. You know what it is. Funnels are for frat parties. Okay, and I absolutely understand if even you don't want to keep those in your head because maybe it seems a little ridiculous. You can download my digital takeaway tomorrow afternoon on cjuniversity.com. And seriously, here at CJ and here at CJU as well, we are here to help you make the most of your affiliate program. If you just focus on your goals and keep in mind how consumers actually shop, you can achieve success.